Here.
Luke Demeyer. Bean. Here. Beck. Bratton. Brown. Berger. Moon. Mosley. Roberts. Williams.
Yep.
We've established a quorum. We'll now begin our hearing. Our first nominee is David Schatz. He's been nominated to be a commissioner on the Franklin County Commission, and there he is. Presented by Senator Brown. Thank you, Senator. You can proceed when you're ready.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to present here today. Presenting a nominee a appointee that I believe requires little introduction, Senator Dave Schatz. He has served as Vice President of Schatz Underground for quite some time. Was elected to the House of Representatives in 2011, to the Missouri Senate in 2015, and served as pro tem from 2019 to 2022. And with that being said, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? Senator Moon.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Dave, I know when we met a week ago Monday, we had a fairly brief discussion, but I thought we ended on a note that, first of all, I think, just to let everybody know, I believe we got along okay. Sure. Individually. But when it came to policy matters and things like that, we were probably about as far apart as we could be. And then the way things were adjudicated on the floor, I didn't find those to be fair to all concerned. And I thought that my last comment when you left the room was that I couldn't support you. And now you're here on this committee, or before us. And so I just wanted to reiterate, I can't support your nomination. And I'm sad that it came to this, because I think if we could go back a couple, maybe 3 or 4 years, it could be different. I have heard from a number of people from Franklin County who were concerned, and so I'm acting on their behalf too. And I hope you don't take this as a personal attack, because it's not. Again, I get along with you okay. Sure. outside these policy matters, but this is one where if you were to be elected, I'd have no problem. So I'm just hoping that that you would run for office just like anybody else would, and let the people decide for themselves. I think that this nomination process probably should not go forward, and so again, I'm disappointed that we're at this point today, and you know, I do wish you well, but in this particular endeavor, I can't support.
No, and I understand, Mike, and I think that, you know, we met. I thought was probably in excess of a half hour. We had obviously we had conversations about policy differences, and again, I still believe that the position that we took and what we did, I would still stand and probably do the same thing when it comes to the policy differences that we have disagreements on. And I think as a county commissioner, I think road funding is imperative. And so, because there's never going to be enough. And so one of the things you do as a county commissioner is you've got to have the oversight and the ability to make sure that you can completely take care of the transportation needs in the county that you represent. And so I think with, less funding makes that even more challenging. And so I would hope that, even though we have policy differences, I understand that, but I also understand that the process in which when a vacancy is created, there's not an opportunity for us to have an election. So it's a process the governor has to appoint someone. He's chosen to appoint me, and ultimately the county needs that vacancy filled so that we can continue to operate and do business. And so hopefully we can get this resolved, and I can take on that role as I eagerly anticipate doing that.
Well, when you talk about the county doing business, I believe there are 2 county commissioners currently, and they do have a quorum, so they can continue doing business. And I know that it's good to have other voices, I just hope we can wait till the election so he can run and win it outright.
Understand.
Senator Bean?
How you doing, Senator?
I'm pretty good, Senator. How are you?
Well, it's great to have you here today, and I just want to say, I really appreciated working with you the first 2 years that I was here in the Senate, and I'd just like to, first of all, it's great to see you here and great willingness to serve, but on a personal note, I just want to say thank you because you took the time to actually create a great problem for me and teaching me how to turkey hunt and willing to take that time. And that really meant a lot. And once again, it's great to have you here. And I really want to thank you because I've been able to pass that down to my children. And I can't say enough.
Well, Senator, I hope that we have more opportunities for us to continue and for me to allow you to get in front is what I would.
So what are you doing April 21st?
April, you get a spot, I'll go with you. So, but I truly, and again, I appreciate that, Senator.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Anyone else? Senator Williams?
Hey, Dave. How's it going?
Senator, I'm doing well. How are you?
I just want to echo Senator Bean's remarks. I think of everybody on this panel, I think Cindy and Tony and I have served with you the longest. I think we did almost, 4 years with you, maybe a little more.
I believe so,
And,
yes.
So we had an opportunity to really work through, I think, quite a few challenging issues with you. And one thing I think that you've always done really well is been inviting. I think the way you led in the Senate in terms of just hosting everybody. I mean, we had some phenomenal meals. We've had some really good opportunities to come together. And I think there was a good opportunity to really see you grow as a leader, because I remember from the first day I served with you to the time you left, I think that you really took ownership of the roles and capacities you held in the Senate. So I feel confident that this experience here is going to allow you to transition into this capacity very well, and I appreciate your willingness to step up and serve. And for those who don't know you personally, I've had an opportunity to learn a lot about your family and the ton of grandchildren you have running around now. And as a new father, I only appreciate my son's grandfathers and grandparents as much. So as a family man, I think you've been a great example as well. So thanks.
Well, I have a lot of reasons why Franklin County is important to me. I'm virtually a lifelong member there. I was born and raised there. My father was also a county commissioner. He had ran unsuccessfully to serve in the House of Representatives, or in the House, but he ultimately received an appointment from Governor Ashcroft to fill a vacancy. Not unlike possibly will happen here. And so I look forward to continuing that service and being again, as a lifelong resident of Franklin County, it's important to me what happens in my county. I've got 12 grandkids that reside in Franklin County, and I want to make sure that they have the opportunity to prosper and grow and thrive because Franklin County is important to me. And so being able to serve in this capacity, I think, gives me the ability to make sure that we can pass on to them what we've enjoyed throughout the majority of my life. So look forward to it.
Last thing I ask is, can you put a manual together on how you and your wife just keep all those grandkids together? Because I think most of them are under 5.
Well, I will tell you this. I left the house this morning. I had the twin 2-year-olds, my son's daughter, and the 1-year-old. So there was 4 there, and I was playing with them before I left. And obviously, my wife is the one that better put the manual together because she has the ability to take care of it. It's not me. But I appreciate that. I'll ask her, see if she can help you out. So,
All right, man. Proud to support you.
thank you.
Any other comments or questions? No. Hearing none. Thank you for your willingness to serve.
Madam Chairman, thank you for the opportunity to sit before this committee, and appreciate your support.
Thank you very much. That concludes our hearing. I make a motion for us to enter executive session. Do I have a second? All those in favor, say aye. All opposed? We're now in executive session. I move that we do pass Dave Schatz. Do I have a second? Second. Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing no more discussion, Mr. Secretary, call the roll.
Senators O'Laughlin,
Aye.
Lutemeyer, Bean, Beck, Bratton, Brown, Berger, Moon, Mosley, Roberts, Williams.
By a vote of 8-1, we have moved due past the slate. I move that we adjourn. Do I have a second? All those in favor say aye. All opposed? We are adjourned.